This week on 20 TV, Pine Creek football reflects on their season of success. D20 has many school options for family to choose, and we'll let you know how. But first, we take a look at the new app that is improving student safety. You're watching 20 TV Weekly from Academy District 20 in Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Hello and welcome to 20 TV Weekly. I'm Travis Dudley.
And I'm Elena Erlin. Thanks for joining us today on 20 TV. Safe to Tell is becoming more and more simple and easy to use. Colorado, among many other unique assets, offers a very helpful and life-saving service. Safe to Tell is a service that gives students an anonymous outlet to report threatening behavior, and recently they have released a new mobile app. Since its launch, Safe to Tell has helped thousands of students report things that they may have been scared or nervous to bring attention to. From suicide to bullying, drug abuse, or unsafe driving, Safe to Tell can help with a number of issues.
But what we're trying to do with Safe to Tell is say this is a concern of someone's safety. This is a much lower threshold. We're saying if you're concerned that someone is being cruel to an animal or starting fires or being bullied, it's really the bystander that can feel empowered to say something in a way that protects them and keeps them safe.
The app is available on both Apple and Android devices. You can download it off the Apple Store, Android Marketplace, or you can scan the QR code at the bottom right corner of your screen to be taken directly to the app. For more information or to submit a tip, go to safetotell.org.
As the presidential elections approaches in November, a majority of high school seniors will be voting for the first time. Primary and caucus voting have begun in the states to choose the candidates for the 2016 presidential election. Students at Pine Creek High School and all across District 20 have been preparing with various law and government courses. These classes help kids learn the importance of voting and are an introduction to the three branches of government. Senior Weston Baker explains how the classes have broadened his understanding on voting.
People who don't really know what's going on still go vote because they want their opinion heard. But their opinion is like, oh, I heard this Donald Trump guy was on Twitter, I'll vote for him. They don't actually know the problems and what's going to happen with these people and the situations we're currently in. That's what the government classes do and should teach.
18-year-olds have had the right to vote since 1971. Teachers and students understand the importance and the effect that this privilege can have on the community and the nation as a whole. Teachers make this a priority in class to pass on this lesson to the next generation.
I think it makes you feel good and it makes you feel as if you have a stake in what's going on. So I think it's important that it's done. And it's not so much how you vote, but that you are willing to take the time and effort to inform yourself and go out there and make a vote.
With November 9 months away, eligible seniors will have the opportunity to have their voices heard and will have a chance to fulfill their civic duty for the first time.
That's where the results are, and you're going to have to live with their results. You might as well get out there and participate.
Can't quite find the perfect school? Well, District 20 wants to help you find one that's just right. District 20 features a choice enrollment program that allows parents and students to choose a school that's right for them. The school does not necessarily have to be in their neighborhood. As long as there is space available, any student can attend any school.
Parents fill out an application online, and they can wait to do that until even the last day of the window. It is not first come, first served, and the window is open until February 26th.
Students may wish to attend schools for a variety of reasons, including academic, athletic, or extracurricular reasons. D20 offers choice enrollment nights that offers additional information on certain schools. For more information, visit asd20.org.
We have had a lovely week outside. Will the warm temperatures last?
Weather is coming up after the break.
And Pine Creek and Liberty face off in basketball doubleheader. We will have the highlights next.
When you're out there, there's no telling what you'll find.
I see it! I see it! Oh, look at you.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
Welcome back to 20 TV Weekly. Thanks for staying with us.
We've seen unseasonably warm temperatures recently across Colorado. Can we expect this short sleeve weather to continue? Let's go to Ian Singh with the forecast.
Well, that's right. Temperatures recently have been roughly 10 to 25 degrees above average, and we can expect to continue that trend throughout at least the weekend. But we do have a cool down in the forecast and a chance at some snow by early next week. First, taking a look nationally, we can see some rain showers up in through Minnesota and northern Wisconsin. There may be even a rumble of thunder up there in some areas. Out west, we also see these continued showers in through Northern California, Oregon, and Washington as El Nino conditions persist, bringing much needed moisture. Looking closer into Colorado, we can see some cloud cover over parts of the southern I-25 corridor, but those clouds will move out of the area, bringing us plenty of sunshine this weekend. Our almanac for the time of the year looks like this. The average high for this time of the year is 45 with an average low of 20, and our record low set 10 years ago was 5 below zero. Taking a look ahead, you can see those warmer temperatures stick with us through Sunday before we start to cool down to near average temperatures on Sunday and Monday. Monday night and into Tuesday morning is when we'll see the greatest chance for rain and snow before that clears out by Wednesday, where we'll see temperatures back up around 45 degrees. So if you have any outdoor plans this weekend, Saturday is looking to be the warmest and nicest day in the week. Elena and Travis?
Thanks, Ian.
Now let's turn to 20 TV Sports with Jacob Pruitt.
Pine Creek football came, they saw, and they conquered, up until the very end. Pine Creek's football team was projected to win the championship, but in the end came up short. Pine Creek went 12-1 this year and were on a streak of 37 wins in a span of 3 years. In those 3 years, the team won 2 state championships. This year, they lost to Longmont 26-14 in a heart-wrenching defeat. Pine Creek's head coach, Todd Miller, was upset with this loss, like any coach would be, but was already looking forward to the 2016 season.
So each game is a chapter and each season is a story, and within that, each chapter is going to teach you something, and then within that story, after you read that book and that season's over with, you go to the next story, which is the 2016 season, and the things that we learned from last year we will apply to this year.
Coach Miller hopes that they will learn from their mistakes in next year's story, Pavera. The Pine Creek girls basketball team has led the 5A Colorado Springs Metro League since the start of the season. With their only loss coming to district rival Rampart, the Eagles were looking to lock in first place with the win over Liberty Thursday night. The Eagles jumped out to an early lead thanks to senior Jane Lydiot. She finished with a game-high 20 points to lead Pine Creek. Liberty couldn't do much, but Gabby and Noel had some success for the Lancers. Pine Creek dominated this one, getting the 66-28 win to clinch the first place in the conference playoffs. Playoffs start Thursday for girls basketball. Meanwhile, the Pine Creek's boys basketball team has been looking for improvement under Coach Joe Roush. The Eagles were just 4-7 in conference play heading into Thursday night's game against the Lancers. This was an exciting game throughout. Liberty took the early lead thanks to a dominant performance from senior Cameron McKaylee, who finished with 21 points. Pine Creek was hitting lights out from deep, hitting 3 after 3 to stay in the game. But in the third quarter, the Lancers' TJ Clark took over, leading Liberty with 23 points and giving them a big lead. The Lancers would go on to win 73-65 and locked up the 4th place in the CSML. That's all for sports. Travis and Elena.
Thanks, Jacob. We have more ahead on 20 TV Weekly.
Coming up next, we'll show you what you can expect in next week's show.
You're watching 20 TV on Comcast Channel 19.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Welcome back to 20 TV Weekly. We're almost out of time for this week's show.
But first, we are going to take a look at some of the stories we are working on for the next show.
There are some great opportunities to combine your love of volunteering and animals at the local Humane Society.
And one local organization aims to improve mental health.
Plus, much more news, weather, and sports right here on 20 TV Weekly.
That's all the time we have for this week's show.
Thanks for joining us and have a great week.